What's up, my people? Welcome to the Mind First podcast. I'm your host, Masin Zuki, the Mind Advocate. And we are continuing with amazing panelists from, I hope you remember their name. Hello, Prince and Sonia. So guys, we stopped by saying life. Sonia, kwanza ndio ulikuwa show.
Manze, senior, adulting is a scam. Anyway. But just to say, because I remember in campus, we used to be around this clique because I'm such an extrovert. Now either way, najipatanga tu na watu tu interesting people. So we were in this after we finished. I remember we had finished exams and everything. So we were going like na kuambia tumemaliza exams sasa tuende sherehe because that exam had shown us test. Because now you're broke. You don't have enough pocket money. You can't ask money home because some circumstances at home. And then the fact that you have somebody there who is able to give you just free money. And you're seeing your friends getting the free money. Then you're thinking, I'm in the faith, but I'm not in the faith. And then there's nobody who is seeing me. These are all the people who don't go to the same church. My friends are not here. So easy. It's easy. So we call them now sponsors. I don't know if we change. Kuna jina ingine ama ni
Mubabas.
Oh, Mubaba. So we used to get, one of our friends had a Mubaba. So we used to get that money freely. So the moment we left campus, the free money stopped. So then, Sonia, Pips, where do we start? Then you're like, adulting is a scam. You finished internship, playing for jobs, you get 111, and then you're like, hey.
Internship sayo mnalipa money good.
Ni ile pesa ya fare ya kumaliza ya kuuza samosa. It's not enough. It's not enough because now you're having your own responsibilities as yourself. You want to buy yourself things. You want to buy yourself some things, you know, and you're asking yourself, should I settle for less or should I? Because even in one internship space, you get even having a boss wanting to sleep with you so that you can get money. And to ease in life and to ease in how to do things. But I'm asking myself, I kept on asking myself, because I remember at time my mom said, kunanga pesa ya bure, kuna mahali tu utalipia. So I kept on telling myself, hey, ile pesa tulikula ya bure, kuna mahali tu tutalipia. You know, and by the fact of life and Sonia deciding to stick to the faith, I have some of my friends, we still talk. Some of them got children along the way. There's someone who was able to settle with a man, but they are still underway disturbing. Come we stay, come we go, come we stay, come we go. And I've seen the scamness of wanting to get things freely, how it goes, the consequences to it. That's why I'm asking myself, adulting can be a scam at times. Yeah. A lot of things to unpack there, but
Yeah, for sure. It's a scam.
Yeah. So, but that is it. I know campus people relate, people who have finished school relate. Yeah.
In as much as, for me, I didn't have like, I think I was too focused on my age. Because I was juggling 2 courses at the same time. And I was also doing a short course. Like, back to back.
Yeah.
But one thing, do. Hey, Bani. I still airtime ndio nipate, to box. Unazicount, alafu nika-upgrade nikaanza kwenda Dubai kuchukua. So una target your campus student. So the only time I'm interacting with them because I was doing 2 courses in 2 different unis, and I was doing a short course in another uni.
Yeah. So you were busy.
But then now, because I didn't have money, so I would try to look at what can I sell and get money so that I can be able to make a livelihood. But for your case, you are mulikuwa umeshajua ka sponsor.
Manze.
Anakupatia tu shoes because life is
just life.
Life in. So I can
But 20s, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ako ka periods. Nika self-discovery, doing a lot of things. As in, una survive too. Life is just life in. Because you're from being given pocket money, now it stops.
Na girl toto lazima akae.
Na kama unataka kuwa baby girl.
My friend.
You have friends who are being given money, others wanna. It's just a lot to juggle. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Hey, you've reminded me of someone. And then we'll come to someone who was like, I was also in Duluth. Like, it's a leadership course. We do immediately after high school. Like, we were the pioneers of Duluth. And I remember there was this girl, and I know she knows that. For her, she used to be given 1,000 shillings. I'm like,
those days, 1,000 shillings
was a lot of money.
No, say you see ata 50. Uko tu hapo tunaona ni maisha is anyway. That was like so I can relate. Yes, Prince.
Anyway.
So I don't know. For me, the scam part is actually, for me, it depends on how you think. Your kind of your perspective about life. Because maybe actually, okay, the scam part, it might, I don't see it as scam part, as a scam, because me, I look at it as in a way as in kila mtu akona part yake. Because there was a guy anaitwa Nathan. Tulikuanga the same high school. Him tulikuanga tunafanya art. Him probably some classes alikuwa na miss akifanya tu art. Alikuwa anaenda hizi madrama and all that. And Cleo Malala was the one coaching drama in our school. So immediately tumemaliza high school, drama festival zikaanza. Cleo amemchukua. Alikuwa na paint hizo zeto backdrop. This guy was that alikuwa anapata do zingine hata alikuwa nacho. Na ilikuwa period ya corona. And that time ilikuwa crazy. This guy alikuwa tuko shule anipigia story. Manze Cleo alikuwa anapeleka hapa na pale. Mimi niko zile za nikijikumbuka hiyo period ya corona, I'm struggling. Probably your time ndio nilianza kuona siwezi shinda au nimewatch series kadhaa zote zenye zinaweza watchiwa. Kuna acha nitafute job. Sasa niko industrial area. I'm happy. And then I just came to think that I came to learn like everyone has his own path. Kuna mwenye ataanza anaweza kuwa ako delayed and then if kitu mahali shoot like as if you became rich overnight. Because so that what I learned is that actually everyone has his own season. Me, I have my own season. Like the same way I was struggling. I actually hate being broke in campo because I never had a choice. I didn't have a choice of the kind of food I would eat. As in, actually, the kind of food yenye kwa tuck shop ni ile yenye hata inabu. So like, and then coming after campus, and then what I'm doing kwa cyber, and then right now running errands and even being in the creative space. And I'm not satisfied. What I know about, but basically what I think about adulting is that everyone has his own space. Mimi siko na ile ati a boy toto venye kuna girl toto. My friend.
I can't relate.
Well, I can't relate. Mimi akili yangu ilikuanga, my friend, you don't have money, look. No one. Actually, it was ingrained in my mind since primary. You don't have money, you have to work for it. So I don't know, nishaiona clip ya boy fulani alikuanga na mumamas. Si wa mamas ni anti wa Haria. Niliona kwa hiyo clip niliona boy amechunwa. Sijui alikuwa amefanya nini ama alikuwa ameangalia nani. But anti wake huyo madamu wake alimuchuna na akakanywa kwa my friend, mimi hata tu nianzo asitafuti mama niko sawa. But anyway, that's how I look at life. For me, adulting, being an adult, kila mtu kuna race yake. Kuna mwenye ataanza hapa ikifika mali something just happens. Maybe they have to relearn ama they have to shoot ama inaenda chini. I don't know. That's just how I think about it.
I think for me, the phrase adulting is a scam. I don't think it's true. For me, I think it's a generational issue. And by generational issue, I mean the generations before us, that is the millennials, the Gen X, the boomers, have found a way to portray adulting as a very beautiful thing. Like we all want to be adults, we all want to have a house.
There's no struggle.
There's no struggle. They found a way to make it look very sophisticated. And then when we, like young people, in that matter, become adults, we're like, this is not what I signed up for. I did not sign up for the landlord knocking my door every end month because they pay rent. But you see now, the reason why we're saying adulting is a scam is because that's not what we had in mind. We knew when you finish campus, you probably get a job immediately, and then after you get a car, you get a wife, you get a husband, you get kids. But then when we finish campus, it's like, okay, so now what is this I've signed up for? I think
where is this job?
Yeah, I think that is what we have. That is how it has been portrayed to us, and that is why we find it being a scam, because this is not what we signed up for. Yeah.
I think, Senior, parents need to be real with their children. Like to show I did this da as in wewe pita shule, ukishapata A utaenda shule poa, ukishamaliza shule poa lazima utaget job. Like that is an assurance. As in, let us be real with our children and tell them this is how the world looks like. Because some of us, we get into the world, whatever we were taught at home is not the reality for ground.
So watu wakwe honest.
Tu wazazi wakwe tu honest.
Actually, people waonyeshanga the process. Wanaonyeshanga I am doing this, I am doing that. But hawakuambii where did they be?
Manze, unaona ule aunti yako mwenye anakuaga na mado, unaambiwa soma kama ule aunti ndio upate do, hata yeye hata upate hiyo. I'm like,
job. You have to change to another course. I think older people, parents, this matter, teachers, or any other person, like they
just
need to be very
real.
open, especially now with this younger generation, because now they are easier to be more Gen Alpha. Like tell them how reality is, you know, so that by the time mtu anafika in their 20s, like usikwe umeshtuka. But let me just throw the spanner in the works, or the works in this whatever. If that young person was told unaweza soma hii engineering na ukose kupata job, ataweza kusoma? Angeambiwa mapema, angeambiwa by them say umepita, that is good, ukienda through into this engineering utasoma na utapata job, au unaweza kosa kupata job. I think anaweza kosa kusoma, but hata kama atasoma, in case he backfire, itakuwa shock. Like shock absorbers ziko hapo ready, because you know una expect you are the bright student, you got 400 marks in PCP, and then SSC you got an A. So unajua ukiingia campus from engineering, like you are going. So ufike hapo umembo engineering ndo the way to go, the key to success, and then you get to learn engineering, usome engineering, and then umalize 5 years and then hakuna kazi, there's no work in Kenya. It will feel like all my life has been a lie, because why didn't they tell me that niko na option B? Hata kama na pursue engineering, I pursue some other course, maybe some other thing that I'm more interested in. You get? So I think it will probably make them not want to do it, but it's better. Either way, they'll get to know about these things, and better early than never.
And that's why we see, Senior, we see people like you being given, your mom has told you do engineering, this is what has money in this game, do computer science, and then you see a child finishing, and then they're like, Mom, this is your certificate, now I want to be a DJ.
I think if you tell a young kid that you might study for this and then you might not get that job, I think it gives that person an opportunity to be creative. Like
You think outside the
What?
box.
Like that person akona ile opportunity yao. I can do this, naweza enda pale na pale. Nipate
kidogo hapa.
Nipate kidogo hapa,
nipate
as in akona opportunity ya kukua creative. Hata in as much as akiachieve hiyo, in as much as yes, I'm one of those guys who doesn't believe in plan B. Matata akiwa na plan B or something, as in kuna wenye plan B yao ina work, plan A, plan C na plan B maybe akiemerge zina work. Like that person is so flexible, and having such a person, even whether that person decides to get employed or even a flexible person is a dream following for a boss. Because even if whether he gets employed or not, that guy is set. He learned a certain skill somewhere, certain skill from this and this person, and even in a certain job, whether hata kwa anauza mayai, kwa anazungusha kahawa, as this person can just basically serve. Hata kukwea hashaje, whether maybe ni some pandemic may happen, that person akona ile perspective ya ana have kutafuta opportunities everywhere.
Yeah, and we're not saying that we won't follow the process. We'll follow the process because life is following through processes. You can't just get money, finish the work and just be the best engineer. No, you have to have follow through the process. But what we are just urging the older generation to do is just be authentic. As in, tuonyeshe tu, by the way, nilianguka. As in, I went to this job and here and there nilipitia hata nini chini ya maji na nikapata hiyo job. Tuonyeshe tu ukweli. You didn't get to be a CEO overnight. Come on.
Nikumbusha another line tulikuwa tunaambiwa na matipi wakikam shule high school. They used to tell us, do this. Do your best to reach campus. Ukifika huko hata sio wewe utawakati. You're not the one who will be pursuing the leagues. They will be coming to you, my friend. You ilikuwa motivator. Wacha watu wafike.
Reality.
Walipata reality check ingine hapo noma. Mbona kuna mse mwingine akaandika nini spoken word kuhusu. Ase mwili tudanganya. And then now reaching anafika campus ndio anapata kuna hiyo reality culture shock. Sasa ule demo mwenye amecrashia na pikio na gari kubwa. So as in we are emphasizing on the fact that be authentic. Tuambie tu kweli, like you're a man, you have to do this as a lady, jiweke vizuri and all that, as in ajue kusurvive.
Wow.
Hacks is alive.
Hacks. What wapeani hacks is what is alive. Okay. Yeah. So how do you know if you're growing or just surviving?
How do you know if you're growing or just surviving?
How do you know? Like in this mix, najua umeshfika, you're like, things are not as what you were told. You know, like hata si tuliambiwa in campo, like ukimaliza university usikubali mtu anakulipa mshahara less than 20,000. Is it 20,000 or 40,000? Either or.
Yeah.
Tuliambiwa usikubali, my friend, I hustled. Na kwanza ulipwe kitu. I volunteered for years.
Yeah.
And you're not being paid anything. So like looking at what you are taught in school vis-a-vis what you find on the ground.
Yeah.
Because actually they feel like they're doing you a favor when they give you the internship opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
For me, the difference when the difference in account, to know whether you're growing or you're being comfortable, you're surviving, is actually, I feel like being surviving ile yenye, you're just getting by with life.
Yeah.
As in, whether you see, as in, a person surviving, the person who is surviving ni mwenye. As in, so long as penzako ziko settle, uko sawa. Anything, whether ukifeel hauna, as in, hauko able kumit, hata kupata fare, mse uko stress. That's the kind of person I call that mwenye ana survive. But mwenye someone who's growing, that's because even when you go to the gym, when you feel pain is actually when your muscle are stretching, and not so converting that even into the growth aspect and all that. When you actually feel, but there's a different kind of pain. Pain in pursuit of something. Now that's growth. But pain when senye uko tu hapo hivyo, now that's a negative kind of pain. But pain, a certain kind of stress, but you are in pursuit of something, that's when you're growing. But just getting by with life, and now that's just surviving.
Yeah,
that's my description.
I think I can go next. Just what Prince said, surviving is just going by life, and then growing is becoming. And for me, let me personalize it. For me, growing is, I have put structures in my life where I need to know if I am growing. One of them being the anchor is the spirituality, because God is the savior of my life, and I'm born again. So the spirituality is what has taken control of every other thing. So that is to mean the voice of God is the one controlling everything in my life. And to be authentic, and just to say, there are days of surviving. They are just the niko too. As in, there are times life can be a knock, and you're just there are days of niko too. Hakuna kitu na happen niko tu. But with that niko tu, there are structures I've set into place. There are books I read to better myself. There are courses I will do to better myself. There are conferences I will attend to better myself, and there are voices in my life that will shape me according to the person I want to become. Yes, and also being realistic with myself and telling myself, by this, Sonia, you're getting into this purpose, and these are the certain books you're supposed to read. You're not supposed to be a master of all jack of trades. There's a mastery that you have to focus on. If it's communication, focus on that place until you get to be a gwiji into it. And so who are the people who are in that space, who are trying, who you want to become like them? So follow their steps and follow their patterns, because patterns never lie. Yeah, so that is how I check out my growth, because I've realized if you want to become a certain person, you just don't grow overnight. You have to put things set into place to grow into becoming that. You have to read, you have to give yourself and devote yourself to those things. Is it that short course? Is it these voices? Listen to them, get courses online, read books. Yes, and that is, reading is work. Reading is work, but you have to devote yourself and be intentional to doing it. Yeah, because there are days of surviving, but you have to be intentional to grow. Growth is intentionality and commitment. Yes. Yeah.
For me, I think a marker of whether you're growing or surviving is, what are you learning? I have a friend of mine who always asks me, like, very often, hey, what are you learning? What do you think you're learning? Like any peculiar thing you've learned probably this week or this day or whatever. I think that's the best marker of whether you're growing or surviving. Because if you're surviving, you're just moving by the day. You just But if you're growing, growth is of course not a linear journey, but I mean, there are always stages and aspects to different aspects to get and discover and learn from the journey. So I think one marker is, what are you learning?
Wow. So we learn every day. Yeah? Wow. So as we come to a close of episode 2, I would want to ask you guys, what's one misconception people have about your generation? And as you answer that, you can tell me, what do you wish other generation understood about you? So we can start with the first question. What is one misconception people have about your generation? That you're rude. You're rude.
We are not serious.
You're not serious.
We are not serious people. Like being vocal is being understood as rude. Being able to say it as it is being understood that you don't have manners. Yeah, so at times you just want to, hivi tu ndio iko, like I don't have any other, hivyo tu ndio iko, unavilaje hivyo tu. Yeah, I think that's a misconception. And also the second question was what
do you wish other generation understood about yours?
As much as you want us to listen to you, also listen to us. Yeah, communication is a two-way. And as much as you want to make me correct me, listen to me. Like, let me voice out, accept. If I give you an idea and you see as if it is impossible, see, let's try it out. If we fail, it is okay. And then if in the idea I refuse to, you're there to correct me and have a voice of correction as an older generation, but do not despise it before even before listening. Watu young people mistaki Gen Z hapana, watu wana respect nini. As much as we are respectful, it's just that you need just to understand how we react and how we do things. Yes.
Oh wow, thank you for that. One last question. Do you identify more, and I know we've already identified in terms of either we are Gen Zs or millennials.
Yes.
So what gives it away for you? Like, can people be able to look at you and say, hey, you need Gen Z or you need millennial? And what is that one thing that either you wear, how you dress, or how you talk? What is that one thing that will give it away to other people?
I think for me it will be my new how I talk. Yeah, I have a friend of mine who is a millennial. Every time I'm talking, he's like, what's unasema nini sasa? What are you saying? So I'm always explaining to him what we are now saying.
Kachumvi ni bibi a lot. It's actually, I don't know, one thing that just this is just a kind of way appear how we communicate things. It sets apart in a kusell out too. Jamaa tu ni Gen Z.
Yeah.
For you, for you particularly, what is that one thing?
One thing that just sets me apart. I don't know, probably nakwanga tu nimemix na millennial mahali. Because maybe for me, I don't know, I've been in environments where the environments that I've worked in, imenifanya actually probably niko able ku blend in, as in I accept you. For example, I work with someone. I've never bought into the idea of getting employed. Maybe that's why. Because actually the kind of work I'm doing, as I'm really sina kuclock in mahali, mimi namka kana imeenda, but it has allowed me just to blend in kwa environment. Kuna wenye na shout, like for example when you work in Jua Kali there, when I used to work in industrial area, you know, it was normal for someone to just throw an insult at you. It was just kind of a norm. Even when someone just shouts at you, it was ilikuwa tu just kitu kama kawaida. And then when I come in here in the corporate space, where like you have to dress a certain way, nini no, lakini bora. So as in, just I've learned blending in, but maybe the thing that can sell me out ni ile tu mimi see.
You're not pro-employment.
I don't do it. Maybe, for example, if I get employed somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey. Inaweza kuwa hidden, but maybe I would have, ninaweza kuwa na a certain kind of expectation towards that kind of a boss. Nikiona I meet my friend, adios.
I think for me, it's never that serious at some point. Yeah, it's never that serious. I have a friend of mine who is a Gen X. She's called B, and she tells me, wait until you become a parent. That is when you're going to see that it can be serious at times. Yeah, it's never that serious. Yeah, take our life a bit with a pinch of salt. Kuja Sasa tu handle tu saizo tujue itakuwaje. Tuache kufikiria 10 years. Now this is a nini that we can just do and then we know how to do it next. It's never that serious. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow. As a millennial, for me, I think what sets me out is we are planners, and then we are very cognizant of what we say, when we say, and how we say it. Yeah. So that's how I sum it up. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and remember to subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.